Grief continues to weigh heavily on Drew Kane as he contemplates the future. With Sam McCall gone, Drew feels the weight of responsibility pressing down on him like never before. Scout, his young daughter, is now without her mother, and Drew is haunted by the uncertainty of how he'll raise her alone. In his most vulnerable moments, Drew confides in Carly Spencer, opening up about his insecurities and struggles. Carly, ever the compassionate friend, reassures him with words of encouragement, reminding him of his strength and capacity to be a great father despite the pain and challenges ahead. She encourages Drew to focus on the resilience he has always shown, and she helps him see the path forward, offering the emotional support he needs to take those first steps as a single parent. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome has her own internal battles. She has recently been working to mend fences with Nina Reeves, hoping to salvage their once close friendship. Ava recognizes the value of the connection she's rekindled with Nina, and she doesn't want past mistakes to repeat themselves. But Ava, ever cautious, is worried that Nina's romantic entanglements could jeopardize her hard-earned progress with her newfound family, particularly Willow. In a candid conversation, Ava cautions Nina not to let relationships with men disrupt her focus on strengthening her bond with Willow. She stresses that Willow's trust should come before any romantic distractions, subtly reminding Nina to prioritize family over fleeting romance. Ava's warning isn't just advice, it's a plea to protect the vulnerable threads of connection they've all worked so hard to build. On the other side of Port Charles, Christina Corinthos Davis is facing her own crisis of heart and family. Haunted by the recent tragedy involving Sam, she finds herself needing a strong shoulder to lean on, and she instinctively reaches out for support. Though the call itself is brief, the weight of her need is palpable. She might turn to Michael Corinthos, her brother, who has been a steady presence in her life. Michael, who is no stranger to personal struggles, has been there for her lately, and Christina likely hopes that his understanding will help her make sense of the recent events. During their conversation, Christina opens up about her deep sadness, sharing how Sam's passing has impacted her, not just as a loss, but as a painful reminder of life's fragile nature. Michael, in turn, might reveal details about his own recent turmoil with Willow and Sasha, adding layers of complexity and solidarity to their shared grief. Christina's heartache is only compounded when she hears something from Michael that shocks her to the core. The story of Michael's complicated feelings toward Willow, compounded by a one-time moment with Sasha, leaves her questioning the very foundations of loyalty and love. Her initial support quickly turns to a mix of confusion and concern as she struggles to reconcile these revelations with her image of her brother. It's a harsh reminder of how complicated and interconnected their lives are, with everyone in Port Charles seeming to live under the shadow of intertwined fates and unintended consequences. As Christina processes these developments, she realizes that healing will require more than just leaning on her family. It will demand that she confront her own inner conflicts and redefine her role within her fractured family unit. For Molly Lansing Davis, the emotional strain has reached a breaking point. Following the heart-wrenching loss of her baby earlier this year, she now faces the devastation of losing her beloved cousin, Sam. When she sits down with TJ Ashford to talk about Sam's untimely demise, her pain is raw and visible, as she admits that she doesn't know how much more loss she can endure. Her vulnerability reveals just how deeply this recent tragedy has affected her, especially given the emotional scars she still carries from losing her child. Molly's grief is multi-layered, touching on both past and present losses, as she tries to find a way forward amidst the darkness. Her conversation with TJ underscores the depth of her sorrow, as she leans on him for comfort, hoping that together they can find some semblance of healing amidst the chaos that has overtaken their lives. Each character's story in Port Charles serves as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable challenges. From Drew's dedication to Scout, to Ava's desire to protect Nina's family bond, and from Christina's search for solace to Molly's grief-stricken heart, their intertwined fates reveal the intricate web of love, loss, and loyalty that defines them all.